Aloha, friends. We are
Hello.
live. Hey,
Howdy.
Colleen.
How are ya?
So, Colleen is traveling today, and her camera didn't make the cut.
Well,
So,
here, I'll show you. It's really bad.
uh-oh. But honestly, it's okay because we're going to talk tech stack today. So, I'll be sharing screen for a little bit. So the exercise that we had inside of AI 101 in the journal today was taking a look at your AI tools. So I put all of my AI tools in AI, had it ask me questions about the ones that they weren't sure about, and then organized it for me, then asked me some important questions. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And that's just one of the things inside AI 101 on school that you can find below this video, or in my bio. And we'd love to see you on the inside if stuff like this could be useful to you. So before I share a screen, did you want to, if I can select multiple, see if we can have this upload. I think it's image 1 and 2. Okie dokie. So we have 2 pages of this showing the whole thing? I don't know if it's showing the whole thing. Anyway, good enough right now for government work. Anyway, talking about my AI tool stack, let's just, oh, we got a chat. Something happened to Colleen, maybe? Private Colleen. Says I'm muted. Somehow we muted Colleen. Unmute Colleen.
Okay.
Yes,
I was
no.
wondering. I was like, oh, she just doesn't want me to talk today. So, yes, what is it that you needed?
No, I was just, you were like interested in sharing your camera.
Oh, did I turn my camera on?
We muted you by accident, and then yeah. So then I started sharing about the different AI tools.
Yeah, I couldn't talk.
So the prompt,
she knows how to punish me. I couldn't talk, so.
The prompt we had today in the journal basically was your AI support stack. Build your go-to AI tools at ChatGPT for writing, Gamma for visuals, Opus for repurposing, and ask AI to organize by task. So what I did was I just put all of my AI tools in there, and it's like, whoa, Nelly. So these are the things that all of my tools can do. So if you're looking for content and knowledge, so I used Gamma, Perplexity, and ChatGPT daily. Gamma is to make beautiful slideshows, which I obviously didn't do today. Really nice workbooks, journals. Perplexity, I use that for research and making applications. So school, you would get my free transcription tool that's in there. and ChatGPT, because I do a lot of custom GPTs to make people's lives easier. So I put all the prompts in there. They just have to press start. And even with some of the things with ChatGPT, that it's become harder to prompt it because it does need to be so structured. My GPTs are programmed to be Socratic style. So it's asking you questions to build all the information it needs. So that way, it really can help you. So, what are some of the things I use for content knowledge? Gemini, that is Google's large language learning model, which if you've seen anything, they have the new image generator in there that's really cool. They have a research tool, but it's not as fast as Perplexity's or Google's sister, NotebookLM. That's really, it goes out, it finds the sources for you, and it does it fast. Gemini's a little slower, but it's pretty in-depth research, and I like it because it comes back with all the sources. Then there's Ask ROI, which honestly has all the prompts built into it. So for a newbie, it really is a great tool, and it's free, and you get 1,000 or 3,000 credits a month. So I always point people there. If they're not sure how to use it, they're not really ready to invest, I say go to Ask ROI and use that. Evernote takes notes for me, and Pocketbook reads books for me. So whenever I download a book, I use Pocketbook, and it instantly makes any PDF a an ebook, not an ebook, but an audiobook for me. Canva Designer also makes books for you. In Gamma, I am really liking what I've been doing with workbooks with it. If you come into the school community, you'll see the training I did today on making graphics and videos with Google. And I created a workbook to go along with it. So basically, I took the audio from the recording, put it into NotebookLM, it organized everything. Then I put it into Perplexity and said, hey, make a 3-page workbook out of this. Then I stylized it in Gamma. And I forgot to put in a couple of prompts. If I get better at prompting Gamma, telling it exactly what I want, I'm getting better at that, or putting it into the base prompt, it will only take maybe about 5 minutes to get these workbooks out. And easy engagement, I love that. It might be down further, but I also use group track for a lot of things as well, for engagement and talking to people and DMing. So you get a DM from me, a lot of times I am using my CRM to reach out, but then I'm actually not using AI like I used to. When you write back, you get Heather. And that's part of the reason that sometimes when you write back and you're like, hey, get back to me later, if I haven't gone into the CRM and tasked myself to do it, you don't hear back from me. So if you're waiting on something, definitely get back to me. Video, audio, and media. So I use CapCut. It's not that expensive for the year compared to a lot of other things, especially what you get in their AI tool set in there. Video Express is a one-time pay that is really good, and honestly, I pair it with Human Pal and Talking Photos to make it better. They're all part of one platform, and it's all one-time pay. So if you're really heavy into video creation, they're really good. But now with VO, I don't know, and Nano Banana. So, but you just don't know what's around the corner with an AI tool stack. For voice cloning, and I use Puppetry. Someplace that I love to go, like most people go to garage sales, I go to AppSumo to look for different applications that you can buy once, use forever. So I thought Puppetry was pretty cool for making puppet videos. What I didn't realize is what was going to be money is their voice generation software. So you can upgrade to 11 months to have 11 labs in there, but there's another company that they partner with that they give you a budget of, I don't know, 40 a day. Unmuted, Colleen's there. There's someone in the waiting room. I don't know. Unmute, yes. I don't know what happened. I don't see it. She's on the road. Anyway, I digress. If Colleen comes back, she comes back. So let me turn the waiting room off. So when she comes back and forth, I'm not constantly distracted by Colleen. So now she can come and go as she pleases, and guests can unmute the. So that whole Video Express package, I like it because it's one-time pay. Puppetry, I happen to get a one-time pay for different to make voices. So I'll be using that with another client. I have to clone his voice, and we'll be making some videos for that. Bots and outreaches. So I use Aminos AI for chatbots. If you need chatbot software, hit me up. I do have a lot of my own white label. So if you're just looking for something simple and less expensive than some of the other tools out there, I will do a one-time pay for it with you. You put your I'll show you how to put your API on there, and you can create unlimited chatbots for your websites, for your clients. You put your stuff in there, you teach them your information, and off it goes. So that's part of it. Let's go back to widgets. Colleen, you got any questions about this as I'm about to change pages?
No, I can't hear that well. That's why I switched, and I still can't hear that well.
Oh, we can hear you. That's why I put you
Okay.
on mute. It sounded like you were chewing.
Sorry, I was not. Um,
Um,
I can hear you when I put my ear up really close, and I don't know if it's the set because I even just switched over to my phone because I'm at my hotel now. But yeah, I don't know.
so I think you probably just have it on phone. At some point, you have to like look for your speaker and
Mm-hmm.
see if you can change the speaker settings from phone to
Yep, I'll do that.
loudspeaker. So
Audio video settings. There we go. I had it on phone. There you go. You're so smart, Heather.
that's why they call me the AI Maven.
Now I can hear. It's amazing.
And I'm echoing, so I'll have to talk quieter.
Okay. Sorry.
So oh my goodness, we're gonna go back to this one. So automations, bots, and outreach. That's what we're doing. So CRMs and sales workflow. I use Go High Level. I have used it since 2022. I love it. If you ever have questions, let me know. I also
got
use
questions.
Group Track. That is a fantastic program if you are looking to use your personal profile to reach out to people. And over the last couple of months, they've upgraded. You can use it on Instagram. You can use it on LinkedIn. They're going to have a school reach out too, which I can't wait. That's going to be my upgrade when I upgrade it, because I've gone all in on school. Who knows? I might get rid of the DMs on Facebook. We'll see. But I have some other people who share the plan with me, and I think they're going to be. I'm just going to have to upgrade. Reach Inbox is another really cool email tool that don't get charged per email. You absolutely have to have branded emails to use it. And it's something I picked up on AppSumo, but even Reach Inbox, they sell their stuff as a one-time pay. They have a couple of upgrades you can do on there, but it's a really powerful tool with a lot of good data. And if your Go High Level is charging you per email to get sent out, it might be a better way to do your mass outreach. So just use the Go High Level for your everyday coordinating. Instead of, if you have Go High Level and you're still paying for Calendly, you're also doing it wrong, because all of that is in Go High Level. And that's what I talk to a lot of people about tech stacking. If you're using some version of a white label, Go High Level, you can probably get rid of a bunch of stuff. There's, you can put your social media posts out there. You can pre-program it with it. It's got a calendar in there for social media. It has a ton of AI. If you're looking to create an AI voice assistant for your phone, for anything, it has
Heather,
that in there too.
I started that. I did. I'm so excited. I did start my AI voice assistant, and I'm so excited. But I haven't finished it yet because, but I'm excited about that. I just wanted to tell you that. I forgot all about it. Sorry. Go ahead.
And depending on who you're getting it through,
Go high level.
who you're getting your Go High Level through.
Oh.
Because for the summer, they did Summer of AI.
Yes.
So they're basically giving you all these AI tools for free or for a limited amount of time. I think it's ending in maybe a week.
Oh, don't tell me that. I just got started.
They might give it to you for another month. I have to go and check. But once that's done, the AI I thought was a little pricey. They do have an unlimited plan that is $97 a month. I don't know if that's for the owner or how they pass it down to the user, because everything is whoever owns the agency pass costs to the user, or they have it all bundled. So a lot of times they'll charge you $500 a month, but they won't nickel and dime you for everything you use inside of Go High Level. They make it unlimited. So that's definitely something to look at when you're choosing who to get Go High Level through. Or you know what? You can go straight to Go High Level and get your own agency for $97 a month, and you add on what you want and you pay for what you want. Skip is something that I have not been using lately.
I started again recently because I hadn't been using Skip either, but I've been using it recently a little. It's really updated a lot recently, so you might want to check it out. Just saying.
It's an amazing platform for having AI write grants for you. And they have some funding from other places. And they have a lot of business tools in there for beginners in business. They have an AI website generator. They'll list your company on their website to give you additional reach.
They have an AI assistant now too.
Ooh.
Yes.
So
recently they gave me $200 credit for free. I haven't even been in there just to like give me free like their top tier for free for the next couple months. I was like, okay.
I need to go and claim that because I ran out of referrals, so they've been billing me. So, and yeah, that's the nice part. If you tell other people about Skip, they give you free months of it. And that's the same thing with AI 101 on school. I have an affiliate program in there, which in a couple of weeks, it's going to change. In about 10 more people, I'm closing down the original membership, founding members. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to up the affiliate fee to 40%. So basically, the price is going to get doubled, but it's going to be a 40% affiliate fee. So if you jump in now and you're paying either $10 a month or $79 for the year, then whoever you bring in later who's paying $19 or $197, I think it'll be, you'll get 50 or 40% of whatever they're paying for as long as they're a member. So it's really, now that it's established and it's growing, I am able to do that. So I'm really excited about that when I flip this switch. So you want to get in there now before I flip that switch. Organization.
Can you put the link back up?
Sure. It is, I'll put the link in a minute. You're actually on here with me. So Colleen can see there's a button at the top of the screen that says join AI 101. That's the link. If you're
okay. I thought everybody
on,
could see that.
no. If you're watching on Facebook, the link is below this video in the comments. If you're watching on YouTube, it is in the show notes currently, and I'll update the show notes after this call as well to make it look a little bit nicer and improve my SEO on YouTube. So, and for organization and scheduling, I mean, I've got Reclaim AI that kind of gives me and that I use for free. It blocks basically deep work time for me, so people aren't constantly booking on my calendar. So you really have to get in touch with me. If you don't see white space, you can be like, hey, Heather, do you have something earlier? And depending on what it is, I will find some space for you. Google Workspace, I used it today, one of the calendar functions, because it was for a prospective client. I was able to, we had agreed on a time. I was able to put it in there, blocked it out on my calendar, sent them a link. All they needed to do was put their emails in, and it blocked it out on their calendar too, without having to go into Go High Level and do a invite. Sometimes Go High Level, I love it, but it's not always the easy button for me. And this really was an easy button with the Google Calendar. Colleen uses Copilot a lot more than I do. I will actually be contracting with someone, so I need to get a lot better on Copilot than I am right now. It's very similar to ChatGPT,
I will
But
tell you something though about Copilot that I like better. It for
Mhm.
some reason, if you're trying to write an article or a blog or just like a story, it seems like it gets it gets you better. I know, and it sounds weird, but my ChatGPT, I use ChatGPT all the time, but she just, I don't, I say she, I think it's Monica, is it? I don't know, but Copilot is a lot. I don't know. It just seems like the stories always come out with a little more impact, if that makes sense. Like what I'm going for.
and I love that. And I also, my tip for that too is ask ChatGPT to, like, if your favorite author is Jack Kerouac and Ernest Hemingway, and you happen to be writing about travel, use those two, say, use a mix of these voices to help write my article. When I blog for more professional stuff, because I really like a mix of the New York Times editorial section and the New Yorker magazine because of their deep thought, their tendency towards sarcasm, and just the entertaining tone that they have. I always ask it to write in that tone. So think about where your audience is and what tone they would enjoy, and have it edit your writing to be closer to that tone.
And if you're not sure, they do have like on Facebook now, they're really good about your analytics and telling you like exactly like because I've been doing a couple blogs lately and it'll tell you what age and what gender. Like so it was like mostly like 50% men at this age group like liked your blog or 55% over 40 whatever percent of women. So Facebook's really good about breaking that down for you now too. So I like that as well.
So, and I need to stop saying so. Obviously, I don't do Toastmasters. But the last thing I want to touch on is maybe some AI higher level grad school stuff. So there's a platform called fal.ai. And it is really great for picture generation, video generation, because it's a pay as you go. It's not trapping you into another $10 a month contract. I used it today for a class I was doing earlier on VO, and it didn't charge me for my VO fast generation. So I'm not sure, as they're rolling out some of this stuff. I don't know why it didn't charge me. Maybe it would charge after the third one. Maybe it never didn't charge right away. So that was pretty interesting. Um, and Comet, which is the new web browser from Perplexity, is pretty amazing. So ChatGPT on their paid plan came out with agents that you can be like, book me a restaurant reservation.
Can I ask you something really quick before you, because I'll forget. Did they lower the price? It's like $5 a month now or something.
They lowered the price in India.
Oh,
They are slowly rolling out that $5 plan. It's just not in the United States yet. They plan on rolling it out throughout Asia first. So
okay.
the Philippines is on there, Indonesia.
I've been seeing a ton of
Um,
commercials. So I'm like, oh.
I haven't seen it announced here, but you know, if you're super techie and you can put your VPN that you're actually in the Philippines, you might be able to do it, but you probably also have to change your credit card and have an address. So that's how they get you on this stuff, is they lock it down pretty tight. It's not as easy as it once was. Um, Comet, when you're using that, it doesn't have like OpenAI has a 20 actions a month limit on their agent. Comet, you can use their agent as much as you want. There's no limit on it. And something I didn't mention earlier, and why I like Perplexity so much, is it's got every model in there. It's got Grok, it's got Claude, it's got ChatGPT, it's got, I don't know, Gemini, a bunch of things in there that either you can choose your model when you're using it, or you pick best model and the AI decides based on what you're working on the best model. So that way, if you're using Perplexity, you don't have to spend money on all of these different models because you've got it all in one place.
Can I ask you a question about that?
Sure.
When you say there's no limit, so like when I get in with ChatGPT, because I'm not paying for it right now, it seems like as soon as I get started, it's like, sorry, you've reached your limit. It won't do that to you.
Yeah. So with actually using Perplexity, it does do that to you. And because I pay for it, I'm not 100% sure if
Oh, I
the
thought you
web
said that was like
browser is so
Comet or
generous
something. Yeah, I
because,
don't know.
yeah, Comet is, and you have to go onto Perplexity, get on the wait list for Comet.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's amazing. I had a free coupon that I did a giveaway in the group. And the other giveaway I can probably do is because I have a couple of coupons for a free month of Perplexity where you can get Perplexity Pro. So if anyone's interested in that, definitely hit me up in the DMs or comment on.
Is it a lot better? Because
I think it
I
is.
do like Perplexity a lot, and I feel like, man, it's really good. I don't know if I need the Pro, but if it's a lot better, then maybe I do.
And the last tip I have, if you stayed with us for this long, while I was doom scrolling one day, I saw something from one of the marketing, Frank Kern, and he had a fabulous idea. And the AI, it really does a lot on Reddit. It's scraping Reddit, for better or for worse. But his idea was to go to a Reddit stream and find people that you're trying to fix their problem. Like Colleen is always looking for small business providers that need health insurance, especially as the open season is coming along. So what she could do with Perplexity, so you're not going down every Reddit rabbit hole, because there's a lot, we all know the trolls of the internet love Reddit. But put Perplexity in research mode, ask it to look through Reddit for legitimate Reddit threads for people who are looking for help on this topic. Then you pull those threads and have the AI do the analytics on that, find out who is complaining, and go into Reddit and see if you can contact them. But the other thing is take that analytics and use that to create your social media content. So now you're talking to real world problems that real people have that they've complained about on Reddit, and you're talking to people about them. So it's not what you think is the problem, it's what a majority of people have talked about on a Reddit thread. And if it wouldn't be if people weren't having that problem, the thread would not be a thread. So I thought that was genius.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of lost me. You did say this was a little more advanced, but You kind of lost me on the like have it run the analytics, and then I mean I know what analytics are, but then anyways we can figure it out later. But that is very cool. I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't know that I would know how to do it.
Try one thing. See if I can do this because I'm a little slow today. I'm gonna share my screen.
So you said while you're doing that, you said Perplexity has a they have a their own browser now, or they always?
No, it's maybe within the last month
Okay.
had their own browser.
And you like
So if you're looking at Perplexity, see, it looks like it's okay, it is sharing. So the very first button is your search button. And that's your general run of the mill. And the next weird, like, I don't know, neuron is your research. Like this always reminds me of like atoms in science class, these loopity loops. So I think you get 3 researches a day on the free plan. So this is where if you really wanted to dig in, so on the search, you can search for those Reddit threads, ask it to look for qualified Reddit threads, not trolls. But once you get that list of Reddit threads, you can put it in here to say, hey, I want to create a social media campaign based on the pain points. But let's say you don't have Perplexity Pro. Take all of the websites that Perplexity gives you in the search, put them into Google Notebook LM and do the research there, because you can access Google Notebook LM's research as well to ask for the same things. Now, this is where I think Perplexity just blows everything else. Only 42 remaining for the month? And I use this a lot, so I wonder how much it actually gives me. This is where I make web pages and vibe coding, and where I made the transcription tool that's in AI 101. So I even made a tool, and I'm not sure if I even put it in AI 101. I should put it in there. But what it does is if you have an iPhone stores all of your contacts in a VCF file, making it really hard to put it in a CSV file that you can put into your CRM. Now, I've used a whole lot of acronyms there. Basically, they don't make it easy to put it into a spreadsheet so you can upload it into your database. So what I did was I was able to create a tool in here that breaks up the file size, because I had 3,000 contacts in my iPhone from over the years. It broke it up into smaller chunks so that way it could actually go through it and process it and turn it into a spreadsheet. Once I got it into the spreadsheet, Perplexity was actually not as good at going through the spreadsheet. So I took it back over to ChatGPT, and the fancy word for getting rid of duplicates is called deduping.
Stop
Like
it.
dupe.
Do you know how long I've been trying to figure out how to get rid of duplicates?
So everyone write this down. deduping.
I love that.
Ask AI to dedupe something, it will get rid of all the duplicates for you.
So will it do that on your computer?
What do you mean on your computer?
Like on your photos and stuff, like if you have a ton of photos that are like, you know, snapshots or whatever, screenshots.
Some programs do, some don't. I haven't played around with it,
Okay.
but
So
I'm thinking if you had an AI, like a lot of these tools now, you can hook your like your Google Drive
yeah,
to,
Chrome AI. Yeah.
yeah, you could ask it kind of like a agentic browser and to go through it and analyze your pictures and dedupe it. I don't know how far it'll go through how many. I know usually Comet likes to do about 10 at a time. But you
So
could
what is it
probably,
deduping for you? What are you having it do?
oh, this was for lines in a spreadsheet. So
Oh,
like, let's
okay.
say I had your name and phone number in my phone saved 3 different times.
Gotcha.
It would look for Colleen and it would erase the other Colleens and it would only save, like, when I gave it instructions, only save the Colleen that's got a email and a phone number attached.
That's very
It
cool.
would get rid, or it would merge all of them together. That's another thing. Merge all the duplicates so you're not losing any data.
That's very cool. I love that.
And that's where AI really, because it's math, it shows its power when you ask it to do analytics and do different queries like this. And even a couple of weeks ago, I put out there, even in Excel now, you can put equal Copilot, put in brackets what you want Copilot to do in your spreadsheet, and then put the cells you want it to do that to in there. So basically, it can run this AI formula over all these cells. So let's say you had a spreadsheet that was all of your Google reviews. So what it can do is find the common threads. So that helps you know where you're excelling and where you need to improve. And then you can go back and say, hey, how many people said I need to improve on my callback time? And maybe contact those people and say, hey, just to let you know, I appreciate your feedback and I'm working on a system to get my callback time from 3 days down to 12 hours. So that way, your customer service is also getting better and you're not doom scrolling through a spreadsheet confused by all of these things. The AI is organizing it for you.
That sounds very cool.
And because it's not just numbers you're sorting, the AI understands intent because it's like a calculator for words. So it's adding the words to understand the intent instead of just adding numbers like you would in any other Excel formula. So you guys definitely got a value dump today. And if you like these value dumps, you got to come inside school for the AI 101. Once a week, I get online and everyone gets to join us. And I take questions, I present on a topic, we mastermind. Hopefully by mid to late September, I'll be doing it twice a week instead of one time a week. But Honolulu Tech Week is next week, so I will not be around in a lot of different places and probably won't even, if I have anything, it'll be recorded in the school community too for a class, or it'll be on a different day. Normally Wednesday evening is, or afternoon for me, is live on Facebook, but morning, so 9 a.m., so I think that's 3 p.m. for East Coast. So the time change is when I do my masterminds inside of.
They're not doing that until November 2nd this year. That's kind of late.
Yeah, I know. It's
Weird.
killing me, Smalls.
I mean, I hate it when it gets dark sooner, but it's just weird. I just wish they would cut it out altogether.
Yes. And honestly, for a economic point of view, I would love it if they kept it on standard time. Or Hawaii, we stay on standard time all year. We do a one-time switch to daylight, so it keeps us 5 hours from East Coast, 4 hours, 3 and 2, just make commerce a little bit easier with the mainland.
Yeah.
But, you know, us outer states, not part of the continuous, there's a word for that. Put it in the chat if you're listening. But yeah, the 48 main state.
Yeah, well, I guess if you're in Alaska, it's probably upper 48, but
Yeah, lower 48.
the lower 48. That's what I meant.
Yeah, the lower 48, totally different.
That's what I meant.
Yeah,
But anyways, they're only 2 hours behind us anyway, so that's crazy.
they're in a totally different time zone. There's an Alaska time zone, believe it or not.
Oh, I believe it. They're in a totally different world, honestly. It's crazy.
Yeah. And so, and I don't know, we were looking at it yesterday. So, Arizona doesn't change, parts of Indiana doesn't change, Hawaii doesn't change, and then Puerto Rico doesn't change, Virgin Islands doesn't change, Guam, America Samoa, the Mauritanian Islands. So a bunch of they're part of America, but not really islands out here in the Pacific. Yeah, they all stay one time zone and don't play the game.
And it's hard for me to keep up with that because, like, with my daughter living over in the VI right now, like, I never know, are you 2 hours, 3 hours? And I'll call her and she's like, why are you calling me so late? And I'm like, I have no idea what time it is there. I can never remember if she's behind or ahead, or I can't keep it. It's too much.
Okay, guys, we have gone way over. We've been streaming for the last 15 minutes. So I am going to say goodbye.
Play my song. Play my song.
And I still haven't put our song in there. So I'll just put like opening credits songs too. At some point, I'll get it in there.